It's finally happened. For the first time since November of 2020, the Reserve Bank has cut interest rates in Australia. But here's what most people will fail to understand. It's actually going to have a three-pronged effect on the property market. Number one, the latest data from Domain showed that in January, distressed sales had already fallen to their lowest levels since interest rates started to increase. Now, with this latest rate cuts, most distressed sales, they'll go the way of the dodo, virtually extinct. So you will have fewer motivated vendors in the marketplace. Number two, this interest rate cut will increase most people's borrowing capacities by 2.7%. Now, that doesn't sound like much, right? But on a $600,000 loan, that works out to be $16,200. On a $1 million loan, it works out to be about $27,000. Now, what do you think will happen when in markets where there are limited properties and buyers have to compete with each other and they each have more money now to spend on properties than they did before this latest rate cut? It will force property prices up. But there's a third element here that most people have totally not realized. What do you think will happen when other people start to see property prices rising? They start to see property sell for way more than expected. They start to see record prices achieved in certain suburbs. What do you think will happen? They'll want to jump into the property market as well, right? Because they won't want to miss out on property prices rising. They want to jump in. And so what you're going to have is these multiple factors putting almost unstoppable upwards pressure on property prices in areas where there is already an undersupply of properties. That's the key thing to consider.